Yes, it's been like 2 weeks. I do apologise. I am a fat, lazy, nasty word, and I'm sorry. I've not uploaded this channel in 11 days, right? And there's no excuse for it, other than I kind of just have been lazy. So I thought we've got a tier 2 reward tonight. I thought I'd give you guys a little gallery update as well, you know, guys can see what I've been up to, and then, you know, yeah. So I've been doing a bit of prep for next season recently as well. So a little bit of prep here and there, a few gambles as well. I love a good gamble. Midweek team, I have one decent midweek team. I have Walter, Marlon, Candido, Romulo, and Jared Bowen. We captained the GOAT Marlon. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video. So I won Marlon, and he was a tier 3 back in like game week. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Game week 351, 389th in All-Star Rare. I won Marlon, and he'd just been released from whatever team that is. That badge is that yellow badge. He'd just been released, right? He was worth genuinely £20. He was worth 20 quid. He then signed for Cruzeiro. And since signing for Cruzeiro, he's been like Douglas Santos levels. It's ridiculous. He has been unbelievable. And the best part about it is it's AA, baby. 73 AA, 46 AA, 24 AA, 39 AA. That is unreal. He has been unreal. I'm buzzing. So I'm very, very happy, and I hope he continues. Long may he continue, baby. So yeah, we've got the Cruzeiro stack, as well as Romulo, Walter, and Jared Bowen. That is our midweek team. We also have an All-Star Rare Pro 4-man lineup of Calafiori, Wimbicler, Azevedo, and Jesper Carlson. Again, I don't know why. I just had them available. I thought, why not? I have a 4-man Captain 40, but I don't know if Lee Myung-Ju is even going to play. He doesn't have a suspension or injury known. He just doesn't play. I don't know why he doesn't play either. I have no idea. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't researched it. But like, for some reason, he still sells for like 20 quid. I don't get why. Maybe today's the day he finally starts again. I don't know. But he's not a terrible scorer. He's just someone I won as a reward ages ago. And I don't know why he doesn't play. I have no clue why. Maybe he's injured. I just don't know. So if anyone has any information on Lee Myung-Ju, please let me know in the comments down below. So they're my lineups for this week. In terms of what we've done in the gallery. Oh, by the way, I'll show you last week's lineups real quick. I'll show you what we did. So I was really annoyed because I messed up, and I'll show you why. We get a tier 2 from All-Star Rare Pro. Decent score. Could have been a little bit better. You know, it is what it is. Mere getting subbed, by the way. Infuriating, because this lineup had so much potential. Mere clean sheet, and we get a tier 3 here. But yeah, so this is what annoyed me about this, right? So I had under 23 and under 23 Rare Pro. Van der Voort and Veerman, I almost played over Osako and Batarina, and then I thought that if I played them in under 23 Rare Pro, this is what I thought. I thought that is the most it's Haber move to make by putting them in under 23 Rare Pro, and which is why it's wrong, because I'm always wrong. And then turns out it was the right thing to do. I would have got a tier 1 or better. Like, let me just do the maths real quick. An extra 20 points plus an extra 52. What's that? An extra 70 something points? We could have almost had a tier 0 bloody rare, man. Are you joking? Are you joking? So unfortunate that I wasted the 81.2 and the 74.5 there. Gutting, really. Absolutely gutting. No reward there. So, in terms of what we've done in the gallery, we have brought in a few new cards recently. Last night, I picked up a bunch of limiteds. We're going to be playing in semi-pro and everything this week. Just because I kind of want to show people how easy it is to win rewards in semi-pro. Like, you can spend, like, honestly, what I would, like, how do I word this in the right way? Because I don't want to, like, I'm not rich or anything like that. I really am not a rich person. To me, I don't think £13 is a lot of money. Maybe it is to other people, but to me, a tenner is not a lot of money. Like, you know, obviously if you have it spare. So for me, putting a tenner onto Sorare to buy a limited or two, to put into semi-pro, to actually win more limiteds, that's a good investment in my opinion. I'm not trying to give financial advice, just in my head, it's a no-brainer. So hard to win in the amateur leagues, but if you can put a tenner on it, improves your chances so much. That's why I bought a bunch of limiteds to show people how easy it is. But we have a few new players. I picked up a João Palhinha. This just seems so cheap to me, bro. What did I pay for him? I paid 0.25 ETH or something like that. I paid next to nothing for this card, and he's an absolute baller. He's so good. He's honestly been one of the best midfielders in the Prem this season, and I think he'll only get better. He may even get a move somewhere. Who knows? Like, to me, it was a no-brainer. I just think he's an absolute baller. And yes, he gave away a penalty yesterday. Really unfortunate, because otherwise he would have got like an 80-point score. But, like, to me, he's a very consistent player, bar, you know, a couple of games here and there where he drops a 35 to 40 pointer. He has some great games there as well. A decisive, and he's getting a guaranteed dark green. Like, he is a really solid player, and I think like matchup dependent can be an insane player too. So yeah, I'm really happy with the pickup. He's had a couple of really good games recently as well, and it feels like he performs better in the harder matchups because he just gets stuck in. Like, a lot of his AA comes from like one tackles, interceptions, duels won and whatnot. He's just an absolute powerhouse. So yeah, I'm really excited about that one, and I'm hopefully gonna get a lot of use out of him next season as well. Picked up Isak. I've always rated Isak, and I think that he will be an absolute baller next season as well. I can see him being in the upper percentile for under 23s next season. I think it'll be fantastic. He's so good for Newcastle, bro. And I have Guy Moraes and Trippier already, so I have a little Newcastle stat going now, which is pretty cool. Sancho I won. Oiwa I won. Patrick was literally, this guy is only here for like, I don't even know. I have no words. I don't know why I bought him. And then a couple more that I bought. I bought Joao Felix because I just thought, like, if he goes to somewhere else that isn't Chelsea next season, he's going to be a baller. I just think he's a great player. I like him a lot. Might be wrong on that one. And then Jared Bowen. Again, I think West Ham are going to be a lot better next season. I think Jared Bowen's going to be a great scorer as well. Like, not great scorer. What I mean by that is, and again, maybe I'm waffling here, but what I mean by Jared Bowen, you'll see, like, good matchup, and he is getting a really good score, bro. Nottingham Forest, AEK, Ghent, Bournemouth, Everton. Like, a good matchup, he gets a big score. And so I wanted a sort of a depth piece if I needed a forward in Champion Europe, especially if Messi goes, where, you know, I can kind of have him. He has midweek utility still as well. I can kind of put him into a lineup where, you know, against a good matchup, he's going to get himself a decent score, you know? That's what I thought anyway. So I picked him up. And then I don't know how far back we picked up some of the other pieces. Like, I picked up a Vito Van Crooij. I think next season he's going to be an absolute baller. He can go anywhere, like, in the Eredivisie. I think he'll get a good move, and I think he'll be a baller. Cecilia, of course, he got injured as soon as I bought him, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. In terms of the upcoming week's lineups, we have 18 teams apparently. I will do a video going through all these because these are just prelim right now. But what I'm thinking of doing is, I'm thinking of going All-Star Rare Pro with the Twente stack. They're at home to Utrecht. And then, like, Kimmich and Tadic. Both have great matchups. Challenge Europe, I'm thinking of going with, like, something like this. I think Under 23 Rare Pro, something like this. Like, yeah, I think this is what we're going to go and look at. The Napoli bingo is a really frustrating one right now because I don't know who they're going to bench. Mere, Kim and Jay, do they get benched? Who knows? So I can't put them in good lineup, sadly. Which means I've kind of made like a throwaway lineup with the Newcastle stack and Mere there as well. But I think, like, you know, Champion Europe Rare Pro, De Gea's got a good matchup and needs to get a clean sheet to kind of redeem himself. And obviously, like, João Paulinho and Danny Parejo could do really well. This is a four-man Champion America Rare Pro lineup, but you never know. So yeah, who knows with these lineups. Anyway, we do have a tier 2 reward in a couple of minutes, so I will be back in a moment when we have our tier 2. All right, it's rewards time. Let's see what we get. We get a tier 2 and it's like very mid tier 2. We came like 68th, 69th, something like that. I don't think there's a chance to get a goalkeeper, but if there is, please don't give me a goalkeeper, man. I beg. I just don't want another goalie. All right, let's see what we get. Will we get something good? Let me go full screen for this. It's a big occasion. What do we get? Brazil, forward, Lecce, it's Gabriel Strefeza. I don't know, Jeff, is he good? Let's find out. Strefeza. He goes straight to Sorare data to find out. What are we saying? He's got a high floor, but I ain't seen a whole lot of last sales. How on earth is that a tier 2? I mean, maybe it was like the 4 games you scored in here. Are we calling this a tier 2? Really? I mean, really? They play Lazio away, then Spezia, Monza, and Bologna. Is the golden rule in Sorare to be grateful for every reward you get? Because it's still my own money that I spent on the cards to get the reward. So I feel like I can be ungrateful if I want to. How is that tier 2? I don't know. I'm forced. I'm like, is it? Hey, Cruzeiro, I've got another lad here that could do with a move and do some Marlon-esque stuff right now. Cruzeiro, come on, Cruzeiro, sort me out. Has he actually sold at all? He last sold. Who? The Scout paid £378 for this guy. Are you mental? Why'd you guys pay so much for this guy? I am missing something, aren't I? What am I missing? I don't get what I'm missing here. Is he good? What, I mean, yeah, he had a couple of, like, hang on. Oh, actually, okay, maybe, yeah, the scores were good back here. Maybe he played for somebody else back then. Oh, no. Oh, it's when were these in the... All right, so in the Serie B, he was a baller. What about a Lecce going down anytime soon? I feel like Lecce suck, but they might not. No, there's like no chance. They're sat. Well, they're sat 16th. Hang on, I don't know why I'm not showing you guys. Lecce, I've got 31 points. They are 1,000,000% like potentially in the relegation battle. Don't think they go down, but if they do, he might be very good in the Serie B. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me in the comments down below whether or not I'm just being a wanker and this guy's good. I have no idea. I just don't know. At least not goalkeeper. Thank you all for watching. If you guys have enjoyed, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you all for watching again. Said that twice now. King Gabriel Stefeza, man. What a reward. All right. Catch you later.